On February 1st, 1994, Michael telephoned Lisa Marie Presley at her estate in Hidden Hills, California. He was at his hideout in Century City. Hey, listen up, girl, he said, according to her memory. I'm heading up to Las Vegas to see the Temptations and the Fifth Dimension. Come with me. I got a suite at the marriage and we can party like there's no tomorrow. Am I staying in a suite with you? She asked. Hell yeah, Michael said. What do you think, girl? I think I'm still married, Lisa said. Then separate rooms if that's what you want, Michael responded. Lisa agreed to go. The next day, the two flew up to Las Vegas and Michael's private plane. Otis Williams of the Temptations once told me, Man, we were backstage after the show, and here comes Mike with this chick. And he was all up in your face, kissing on her. And we were saying, Who the heck is this girl? Finally, he introduced her, Lisa Marie Presley. You could have knocked me over with a feather, I said to the guys. Check this out, the king of pop and the king's daughter together. It had to happen. They looked pretty cozy. 2 weeks later, Lisa accompanied Michael again to the MGM Grand in Las Vegas for his appearance on the Jackson Family Honor Special, the program Jermaine had been working on for months. Designed to pay homage to Elizabeth Taylor and Berry Gordy, the television special was also an attempt by the Jacksons to project a wholesome image to a now suspicious public. Jenna made a quick appearance performing her hit All Right before finishing from sight as if embarrassed for herself and everyone else on stage. She had little to do with any of her family members and steadfastly refused to appear in the plane finale. She even checked into the luxury hotel rather than take a chance on running into anyone named Jackson at the MGM Grand. Where most of them were staying, Michael also wanted little to do with his father or siblings, which was not a surprise. Though Jermaine had generously offered him a suite at the MGM Grand, he closed to stay at the Merrick. When does the boy grow up and not have to go with the family reunions? Lisa has said he asked her. He said it was taking everything I have to show his face in public again after all that happened with the Chandlers. And to now have to do it all one of these things is really hard for me. If it wasn't for his mother, he said, he would have never even attempted. But if you weren't here, there wouldn't be a show, Lisa observed. Exactly, Michael said dryly. He adjusted the red armband on his black military jacket. If I could, I think I would even pay $20 million for them to be even more famous than me. He seemed exhausted. What a relief it would have been to accept their love and not have to wonder what they have planned for me next. It was then that Lisa had an uncomfortable encounter with Elizabeth Taylor, who had tried to coax Michael into performing. He didn't want to sing, rather, he just wanted to make an appearance. Present on onward, present an award, and then sit in the audience. As Elizabeth tried to change his mind, an already protective Lisa intervened. Look, he is not going to perform, she told Elizabeth, so you might as well just leave it alone. Elizabeth, taken back, gave Lisa a once over and remarked, Well, you're the boss, I guess, and walked away. In the end, after the show was broadcast, Michael ended up getting dragged into a messy lawsuit between the producers of the show against the Jackson family. When they got back from Las Vegas on February  21st, Michael invited Lisa to Neverland. The two spent hours walking hand in hand on the well manicured property as Lisa's children, Danielle, 5, and Benjamin Swarm, 18 months, played with their nanny. Workers at the estate recall seeing Michael and Lisa kissing while high atop the Ferris wheel, then nodding graciously at the Neverland staff members as they sauntered from one ride to the next. There are times when Michael seemed unable to contain his laughter. He seemed to appreciate Lisa's sharp and clever mind as much as he relished her new role as protector and sending brood. I didn't run anything by her, he said, and she has a good point of view about it. She is on top of everything. She knows so much. I never knew a person like her. He made sure all of her needs were met with an instant. If she got thirsty, he would clap his hands once, and by magic, a waiter would appear with an aperitif. If she was too tired to walk, someone grabbed a golf cart, would appear to take her to her room for a nap. For the first 2 days, Lisa and her children stayed in one of the visitors' units on the property. On the third night, Michael ordered a dinner of poached salmon and a cucumber salad to be served to him and Lisa on one of the candlelight terraces. Afterward, he presented Lisa with a gift, a three-stamp pearl choker with a diamond clasp at the front, worth about $50,000. That evening, while her children and their nanny slept in the guest quarters, Lisa stayed with Michael in his bedroom. Did they make love? Lisa said her friends is a woman who enjoys physical intimacy and would not become involved in a relationship that was not sexual. She was aware that her mother and father had stopped being intimate shortly after she was conceived. Elvis met Priscilla when she was just 14. He was 24. The two lived together for 6 years before marrying in Las Vegas, but were never intimate. Then, on their honeymoon, Priscilla got pregnant. 8 months later, Lisa was born. After that, Elvis would never touch Priscilla again, saying he felt weird having with his child's mother. I was young and accepted his way of life as normal, Priscilla recalled. Though she was one of the most publicized women in America, Priscilla then lived in a marriage for a couple of years before she got involved with her karate instructor, and that was pretty much the end of her marriage to Elvis. Lisa was not about to find herself in the same situation. In truth, Lisa and Michael had intense and active life, which came as a surprise to many people, according to all available evidence that it was for the first time he had never experienced such chemistry with a woman or with anyone, for that matter. His associates said the other stages of the romance impacted his personality in positive ways in terms of his self confidence and self image. Apparently, Michael Jackson is a freak in the bed, said Lisa's friend Monica Pastel. Lisa said he was amazing and she's been around. Everyone was saying, "No way, Lisa, it can't be true. Michael Jackson? Are we talking about the Michael Jackson? The one with the glove?" However, she was joking and wasn't long before she didn't think it was funny either. Who knows why it became so tense for Michael with Lisa? However, it was this surprising, some may think it was an astonishing sexual competent that most cemented the relationship between the two of them. The first time for them was in Florida during a weekend stay at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach. Donald recalls seeing Michael and Lisa walking hand in hand in his estate, seeming lost in a mutual dream. In a photograph taken that day, Lisa was allegedly dressed in a severely tailored black silk dress that fell in fluid lines around her shapely figure. Michael was wearing a sharp black suit, scarlet colored shirt, and matching tie. At one point, he dropped to one knee and kissed her hand. She urged him to his feet. The two embraced. Michael gazed at her intensely, mesmerized by her face. They kissed. He pulled from his vest pocket a small wrapped box. He then opened it. Lisa's face lit up. Pearls. It was romantic, Donald Trump recalled. Later, I asked Michael how things were going, and he said, "Great, I just got to kiss the most beautiful girl in the world. I hope I'm worthy of her. I think I might marry her." They made love at the Trump estate, said another one of Lisa's confidants. She said it was intense. It took her breath away. I had no idea what they were doing or what he was doing to her, but since she gravitates toward the unconventional, she was out of her mind over this guy. Maybe it's hard for some to believe, she concluded, but true just the same. After that first time, she went to turn the lights, and he leapt out of bed and ran into the bathroom so she wouldn't see his body. He emerged 20 minutes later in full makeup and wearing a sick robe. Then they went all at it again. He liked her to wear jewelry in bed. They were into role playing games. Though Lisa would never say who was playing what kind of role. To say that Michael wanted children is to understate the way he felt about procreation. He craved offspring. When Lisa didn't become immediately pregnant, even before they were married, he began to express his disappointment. I want children, he said. I thought we'll be expecting one within a couple of weeks of making love, but Lisa says it takes time. I didn't have time, he said. I want it to happen now. I want children so badly.